Okay, listen, hear me out. You guys know about the Braton, right? Yeah, this dog shit weapon. And you guys know how pathetic it is because this is one of the starting weapons that we get in the game. Right. But what if I tell you that you can do something like this with this weapon? Hello everyone, this is me, Night Hunter, and today we are going to build the Braton. Just saying, before you guys jump into the comments, this is an end game build, indeed. If you are a new game player, then please play the game, use whatever you have in your arsenal. Base game is not hard to complete, and when you reach the end game, please watch this video and make something very similar, or maybe better, by yourself. So the question would be, how do we get this much power? This is just a Braton. It has nothing. It's like not even that strong, to be honest. For my convenience, I'm using the Braton Prime. This build doesn't use any kind of ribbons, so you don't need to get any mods that costs your kidneys. But how do we get so much power? You might be asking. Well, that's because we are going to be using the Incarnate Adapter. The Incarnate Adapter is something that you get after you do the Steel Path circuit. In the Steel Path circuit, you have options to choose 2 Incarnate Weapon adapters every week. And eventually, the Braton Prime Incarnate Adapter will show up to your rotation. Eventually, that is. After you do your Steel Path circuit, you can bring your weapon and your Incarnate Adapter to our dear friend Cavallaro over here. He will evolve your Incarnate weapons to what they are. The evolutions will be, the first one only is the transformation that you get, because without the transformation, it's not really Incarnate. Evolution 2, we are gonna go with Daring Reverie. The Daring Reverie gives you ammo efficiency and also more damage. Don't go for Mutation Grit because it will chug down your ammo. It does give you a lot of multi-shot, yes, but our build doesn't require multi-shot. And this will take so much of your ammo that you won't even realize. Evolution 2, Void's Guidance. This weapon does have a decent amount of problems with the aiming, so yes, Void's Guidance does guide you with it. It helps. You can go for Gunsmoke Pickup or Mercenary Chamber, but to be honest, both of these don't carry over to the Incarnate form, only this one does. So they are more really if you want to use this weapon at its base form, which is not a bad idea, but not for me. The final evolution, where everything changes. I'm going for Critical Parallel. This gives me enough critical chance and critical damage that I need. You can go with these if you want to. You might be wondering, does this build require any kind of Warframe support? Well, you can use, yes, that is indeed true, you can use Warframe abilities that does enhance your power. For example, I have Roar on my Gauss. It does give me a hefty amount of damage boost. But this build works without any kind of Warframe enhancements. This build is oriented around the Braton Prime and its Incarnate. You don't need to use any kind of Warframe weapon enhancing abilities. The build kind of looks like this. This, as you can see, this build doesn't have any kind of prime mods. Like example, you can use Prime Shard if you have it, and you can max these mods. I don't have that much endo. I am pretty much low on endo, so I didn't. You can use prime mods if you want to. That's totally fine. Your main damage comes from this. The primary equity mod gives you so much critical damage and critical chance that you don't need anything else. And your base damage is going to be coming from the deadhead. This build requires you to get headshots. If you don't get headshots, your damage will not be there. There's a single target build. Yes, the Braton Prime in Karnon has a bit of AoE, but it's more of a joke. Just want to say something. This build is not mine. I didn't make this build. The person who actually made this build is a different content creator. I will put the video link in the description if you guys want to check it out. And now we are here in the Sanctum Anatomy. This is Steel Path, not the normal Star Shirt. And let's see what this weapon can do. I'm just gonna cast my kinetic plating, but I'm not gonna cast Roar.
The murmur aims to choke you out. Not today.
You need to get headshots or weak point shots. As you can see, the weapon is already getting red crisp without anything. And now, I'm kinda gonna die. They're gonna cast it to transform. Now it's transformed. Look at that. It works. That is fine. These are level 2 to level 3 red crits. And even on the base form, this weapon is not that weak compared to the normal Braton. It's not. But now you might be wondering how strong it can be with some Warframe damage enhancements. Well, let's try it. I casted my Roar, and we're gonna build up our Incarnate. And now let's see what this weapon can do. As you can see, I hope you guys enjoyed the video. I hope you guys like the build. Please like, share and subscribe if you guys want to. I will be making these kind of videos if you guys want me to. Until then, see you soon.